Is it somebody right on my call? This is the moment you're meant to know.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? How are you on this Monday, Back to Life Monday? Well, I hope you had a glorious day. It is late in the day. It really is. But nevertheless, I forged through and said, you know what? I'm going to come alive. I don't know. I feel like I'm still on winter solstice.
It does feel like it.
You know, and not only that, you see this lovely candle I have? It's a crackling candle. So if you hear the, it's a crackling candle. My daughter bought that for me for Christmas. Isn't it lovely, lovely, lovely? Thank you, my daughter. So anyway, with that, so like I said, I feel like things are changing, and I think that we really need to get into the groove of change. And while I'm thinking of changing, and while I'm thinking of the new year and thinking of change and dramatic changes, I think sometimes we sell ourselves short.
Oh, okay.
I think sometimes we don't look at our value. And as I sit here and I ponder with a heavy heart for myself, as I ponder Meri, sitting at the table, fighting to be heard. I don't really think it was fighting to be heard
stand her ground.
It's just, you're going to respect me. You know that I'm a person, I'm going to say what I want to say, Kody. You know that. But still, I left you feeling a many days unheard. But today you're going to hear me. And what I loved about it is she was sounding like she was like, Meri, chill. Meri, don't be so on guard. Meri, because you could see where Kody was like, putting her in checkmate. But it's like she was like a bird that has been cooped up so long that I don't trust you. And it's like everything she was just doing it. She was covering every base.
She did that.
She did it what Christine couldn't do. She did what Janelle couldn't do. She did it, the least of all.
Yeah.
The stallion. She did that.
She did.
I was going to come on and talk about it, but I can't. I got to get with it. I am so proud through her fumbling, through everything. She clocked him.
She clocked him.
Tick, tock, tick, tock. She clocked him.
She did.
And she was not afraid. And I loved it when she laughed at him. And I loved it when she said, your apology is not needed.
Yes, she did say.
But if you need it for you to feel, but you do what you do. Because I realize now this conversation ain't got nothing to do with me, but it's got everything to do with you. That's why you don't want me to say nothing. I got you.
Meri clocked you, Kody.
And then let me end it with this. She rattled the piss out of him because didn't he go running, whether he ran because he had to go to the bathroom or he just ran because he just wanted to get away because he couldn't take the fire. And she clocked him when she even brought up the kids.
Oh, she did.
Oh, he thought that he was going to come there and she was just going to fall into the Kody or get quiet and get real passive like Christine.
Yeah, everybody
or become
different.
googly eyed like Janelle. No, she like, forget. There's my biggest outer personality is I'm Aries, baby. You should know that about me. And that's what I love. In other words, don't forget, I know we didn't get along. I go back with you a long way. I known you before you know any of them. Oh, she went there.
She did.
She ain't go there with having to say it. But he was like, let that luggage just go on down the river and let it just float on way. And then when he gonna come back, she was like, yeah, we're gonna go into the luggage. She got him back.
She did.
I
Every
loved
which
it.
way.
She stood it. And what I loved about it, you could tell that she was on guard.
Yes.
And she put Kody in a place of defense. She put Kody in a place of, I have to really rethink how I'm going to deal with her.
That's true.
I knew it was going to be a challenge, but I know she was this. I don't know how to deal with this Meri because I can't silence her. Even the other Meri, I could hit her in the rib, give her a gut punch, and that'll make her go. But she's staring at me, eyeball to eyeball. She challenging me like a man. I don't know how to deal with her. And every time she poked his little underbelly, we didn't come here. And then he would have the second talk, like, that goes on in his head anyway. And where he said, no, I got to play. See, he was playing it as a game. Because if he really came there, he would have said, the best apology I could ever give you is to hear you.
Yes.
Because clearly you need to say something to me. And I need to be attentive and man enough to hear it.
Yes.
That's the apology you want. But he was clear to say, you'll never get that from me.
Yes.
And that's when she says, okay, this ain't about me at all. Because you don't want to hear what I got to say.
Nope, not at all. It was just a bunch of insincere, fake apologies. I apologize.
To make you look good.
Yeah.
So you can sleep at night. Go ahead, baby.
He was like, I apologize for this. I apologize for that.
She looked at him and laughed. Like, this is so phony. Stop.
Yeah.
I don't need your apology. If you need it for you, do that. But
Right.
you ain't doing me no favors.
And once she clocked that, I really realized, oh my God. I'm just like, yes, Kody gave the same exact apologies.
The same thing.
To each woman.
Everyone.
He was just like, the greatest apology I have to give you is saying that I never loved you. And I was like, wait.
He did. He went to everything that he did to all of them. And she got silent.
She did.
She melted her. You could see it put her down a little bit. But in her mind, it's like, I will never be with you again. You was a horror of a husband. I'm free of you. This is so stupid. It's been years. What do you think I was doing? Pedaling along? Typing on a typewriter? Because that's how old you are. Get a life. You're not all that, Kody. Yes. I didn't know I was free until I was free. And once I got my bearings and realized I was free and understand that I had female friends that are free and that had my best interests at heart, and you couldn't stand that I was being free from the Kody Code triangle web. So now you're going to dog my friends. But if you want to respect me, respect my friends.
Exactly. Oh, she clocked that too. She clocked that too.
Oh, and don't even try to go there like they just been around. You know they were there for me, Kody, from the beginning. Don't even go there.
She did it.
Don't act like they were just, I met them along the way. Don't act like this is a friend like Janelle. Don't do that. Don't go there.
She did. She did. She got him. Ooh.
Back off, my friends.
Ooh, Meri was the best wife for last, honestly. Because the way it unfolded, you just slowly saw Kody's apology tour unravel before his eyes.
That it was all fluff for him.
Yes.
And he was hoping against hope because he knows. That's why he says, Meri, quite contrary. We already know we don't get along.
Yeah, he did say.
We already know we lock horns. And she's like, Kody, you know that. But Kody, you also know that you stifle me. You say stifle.
Yeah.
You stifle me. What do you mean? The same thing you did with Janelle when you stormed out and jerked away from her and slammed the door and was gone. That's what you did to me. You stifled me. You went to Janelle's house and you probably stayed there for 2 months and not seen me out of punishment because you played us all against each other. And then you're going to say you didn't want a superior wife, but you did. That's what you brought an old girlie for. Who? Robin, to be the mistress of it all. Because remember, she spoke Kody. She was the prophet. She was the one that they were supposed to go to and bow down to. And now you're going to tell me that's not it. Stop it.
Yes.
Stop it.
The lies he wants to believe still. And I liked what Meri said. She was like, if you have to keep convinced, if she said it in the confessional saying, if Kody has to do this to convince himself that he still doesn't want to be with me, then let it be. So he's still trying to convince himself that this isn't all in defense of Robin when it's always been in defense of Robin.
Say what you want, believe what you want. But I know you. And you know I know you, and you know me.
Yes.
But he ran from her. I don't think he was running because he had to pee. I mean, he may have, but I'm just saying he was running because he needed an excuse to get away from her. And I think, and what I want to see is like Meri. I want to see, is he going to mention the conversation? Is he going to go and kind of say, you know, Meri was really rude to me. I want to know what that's what she's saying. When this is all shut down, Kody, what you going to say about me? We know what he going to say. He ran. He took that piss and ran with it.
He did.
He ran.
Yeah, perfect excuse.
He ran. He was so glad because it didn't go the way he wanted it to go. He was hoping against hope. You know, he had mesmerized. He had shut down in his own way Christine's husband the way I seen it. Because if I was Christine's husband, I would say, you know what? You may make my wife feel a little speechless. And you can get up away from the table if you want to. But your kids, you need to get into a relationship.
Yes.
And you can say that I'm out of line. But were you out of line when you adopt her kids when you adopt another man's kids?
You know what?
I would just want to know, was you out of line when you did that? How honest was you with that?
Kody is so dismissive because now that I think about it, he only has one child by Meri.
Oh, yeah, right.
So for Meri to say, what about the children?
Absolutely.
Cody's like, what are you doing worrying about everybody else's children? That's basically the sentiment that I'm seeing.
Right.
I'm just like, oh my God, he just dismissed Meri because when she brought it up, he put his hand on top of her hand, said, I got this. Don't worry about it. I was like, excuse me? The audacity.
And remember, he shut down David too. But see, if I was David, I would say, I know, but at the end of the day, she's okay. She don't need an apology, but your kids do. And as a man coming to another man, this is where manhood start right here. If I was a woman, I'd be woman to woman.
Yep.
So I wouldn't have let him intimidate me. And if he would have said anything, I said, I know, but when I married Meri, I married her kids. So I'm her stepdad. And as a stepdad, I see some things in my kids. Just like you did when you adopted. I adopted her kids too. Oh, see, he couldn't have played me. But he would have got up from the table. At least he would have ran, just like he ran for Meri. And I was so glad because Meri says he's on lockdown. He got one more silly, idiotic thing to say out his mouth, and I'm going to rise up from this table and walk away.
Because she wanted a conversation, not apology.
She thought that, no, but she realized that that's not what it was going to be. Because that's what she said. I didn't know what you wanted. I thought we was going to have a conversation. Had I known that it was going to be an apology, literally, and that you was just going to be apologizing, you could have kept that. Because I don't buy it.
Yes, and I love Meri. She said that she was thriving.
Oh, and he just, I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it.
Her humor.
Yep. Yep.
She rubbed that in his face. She's like, we are never.
And he says, let's talk about you thriving. You know, we always say, I'm doing good. We always say, how you doing? And you could be feeling your worst. And you'll say, I'm good. But when you're thriving, thriving means even on my bad days, I'm still doing what I got to do.
Yes.
I'm still living and making it happen. Even though I'm sitting here, standing here, talking to you, I got things going on in the background, baby. I'm thriving.
Yes.
I loved it. I'm going to use that. No, I'm not good. I have good days and bad days. Right now, this is an if day because I don't know what you're going to do about it. But I'm still thriving. I love it.
Yes.
I'm going to use that. Now, maybe I took it and ran with it, but it left it open for me to do that. So from this day forward, when anybody asks me how I'm doing, I love it because it stops me from lying. I could say I'm thriving because every day I got life in my body and I'm able to talk. I'm thriving.
Yes, I loved it.
She educated me.
Grateful for just living in life.
Just grateful. You got good when you thriving. You could be thriving and not always good things. You could be going through something, but you're doing good, right? Where it matters. You're okay. You're hanging in there. Love it, Meri. And he said, and because it caught him off guard, he said, so tell me about his thriving. She didn't even tell him, right?
No, she didn't.
Like which way you thriving?
Yeah.
What that mean? He's trying to get in. He didn't tell her. She didn't tell him.
Yeah. Oh, wouldn't you like to know, Kody?
Yes.
But yeah,
but he's not done with his apology tour.
Oh, yes, that's right. He still has one more person.
Oh, you got one more person to do. And of course, that is his wife, which is so cornball. All he ever do is apologize to her.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Robin. I'm sorry, Robin. I'm sorry, Robin. Robin, I'm sorry. I did. Robin, I'm sorry. Robin, I'm sorry. All he ever do is I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't get it. I'm sorry I was angry. I'm sorry I didn't. Robin, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I ran off. I'm sorry I lost my temper. Robin, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I fell. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Robin. I'm sorry I stink. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Robin. He's always sorry. So the apology tour that he needs for Robin is what? He's always sorry.
He is always
He's
sorry.
always apologizing to Robin. I'm sorry you've been so patient as I dealt with this. Robin, even when he's on the phone dealing with his apology, he's talking to Robin saying, I'm sorry that you got to listen to me. So at this point, he's so redundant. And now that I understand that the apology tour was for Kody himself.
Yes.
I mean, why would I think?
Why
would I think? However, I enjoyed watching every last one of the women and how they responded because in general, that's the emotions we all go through at any given time.
Yes, all three of them clock the energy.
The energy for each emotion. But what I love about Meri is she left the door closed.
Yes, she did.
In other words, if you see me on the street and you decide that you want to look in the way, we good. We good. You owe me nothing. I don't discount the years we had together. But if you ever should be and you decide that you never see me again, I want you to know it's all good. But if you ever want to come and you want to come correct with respect, my door's open.
That's true. Because she did say, I'm not sure if it was her or Kody, but one of them mentioned the fact that when they had that apology, remember that time, I think it was Kody that cried when he went to go hug Meri. He said that one of them said on that day that they agreed that they ended on good terms and that they was going to move forward in a positive light. So when it came to selling Coyote Pass and Meri got the cold shoulder, that threw her off because she was like, you broke the contract. You said we was all good. And then suddenly we wasn't good. And so, of course, Kody apologized for that too. But that just symbolized that you can never really fully trust Kody's word, no matter how sentimental he gets.
But she understands. So she has a fuller understanding of who he is now. As her speaking her truth and understanding, I'm having to fight to say this. I have to watch what I say because you're so sensitive. She's seeing it.
Gotcha.
We're seeing it. We're like, she can't talk about that.
That's true.
So we're not here to talk.
No, not at all.
I'm just here to listen as you dump your feelings of my past on me. And I'm supposed to be okay with that because it comes with an apology so you can feel. But you could say what you feel and practice it 3 times. But I can't challenge your apology.
Yes. She even clocked it when she said that when it comes to having a conversation with Kody, that it feels as though having the conversation with him is a bit one-sided, just paraphrasing, because he isn't receptive, and the way that the conversation is going is that, like as you were saying, he just hot in here.
You get hot in here. Sorry.
That the conversation is so one-sided that Meri feels uncomfortable and sensitive around Kody's feelings, even though he's trying to make it seem as though he's trying to accommodate Meri's feelings. And she basically said, if I can't say what I have to say and speak what I have to speak, then what's the point in having a conversation? Because you want to dump all your feelings all on me.
And I say nothing.
Right. And I don't want to hear it, but you don't want to hear what I have to say. But I have many things I want to say to you, but I just don't say it. So she's like, I could say what I really feel, Kody, but I don't want you to hear it. And Cody's like, I'm sorry, I don't want you to hear what I have to say. She's like, then don't say it. If you don't want me to hear it, then don't say it.
Don't say it.
She was trying to get that through.
And that's what she's waiting for. When we get from here, let me see you in this sense talking about me.
He did.
He did.
He did.
What did he say?
He's still talking about Meri, saying that
he said the meeting went bad.
No, not the meeting went bad, that it was uncomfortable, that he was nervous.
Was she bitter?
He's not sure where it's going to. I'm not sure about bitter, but he's.
I want to know what word he used. Okay, because I didn't see it. I gotta follow up. I will follow up. But we just doing it, so I will follow up. Yes, I will. I didn't do that. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I follow up. Like I'd like to follow up and just binge on what everybody is saying.
Yeah, I got you, because now I really want to look back and watch all 3 episodes again to watch what Kody said to each wife. Because I want to hear him regurgitate the same speech over and over again.
Yeah.
And how he had to moderate it for each one.
And how they all come in around mid-section of the conversation. It's like, let me just go to this is the time I put in an apology. Meri, I apologize. It was so much rehearsed that she started laughing. I mean, it is funny. And she said, stop with the apologies. Jesus, elite. Like really?
To feel insincere to her.
It was, because I apologize because I'm apologizing. Well, I'm sorry because I'm sorry. I apologize because I apologize for apologizing.
Yeah.
And she could you stop?
I apologize you feel that way, Meri.
And I apologize for you feeling that way. And I apologize that if I brought that feeling onto you, I apologize for that too. And I apologize. She said, if you don't stop, you sound so insincere. Please, this sounds so rehearsed. Stop. You sound horrible. You are so unbelievable right now. And he knew it. He had that look like, maybe I am apologizing too much.
So much so he started nervously apologizing out of a tick. I'm sorry.
His face got beet red. He was it's because he couldn't take it. Because maybe that's the Meri that he stifled. We now see that's Meri.
Yeah.
She hasn't changed. She hasn't blown a lid. She hasn't screamed. But we see Meri.
We see Meri, finally.
We see that's Meri. That's Meri. She's relentless. She's quirky.
Yep.
She is funny if you into that kind of humor. You know?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Most definitely.
So I get it. And for that, I like Meri.
I do like Meri.
She was hidden.
She was.
Even though she was the basement wife.
Oh, okay. Yes, you're right. She was the true basement.
She was at the end for the last 10 years.
Yep.
She was the basement wife. And so much so, they even came to a place that she didn't even know where they were going to put her while she was in transition. And he had said to put her in the garage over top of his junk. Remember? Basement wife. Unwanted.
Yes.
The least.
Go with the junk.
It was her, and then it was Christine, Janelle, and Robin.
Yeah, because Janelle was cool with it, whatever they had.
And with
cool.
Janelle, and I believe this with my heart, if he would have said, Janelle, I love you, please come back, I'm lost without you, I don't care what Janelle said, Janelle would have taken him back. But he let Janelle know, look at it again, that I didn't come to take you back. I come to tell you I'm sorry. In other words, he put down all of those illusions. If that's what I'm giving out. And that's what he tried to do the same thing with Meri. And he did the same thing with what you call Christine. It, just in case y'all want me back. I'm not here to take you back. And that's why I like what Meri said. I'll never be with you, Kody. She clocked it. They didn't. They let him say that. And Janelle let him say that to her. And because it became real to her. Like, I want to be friends with you. Maybe we'll work out things with the kids. Yes. We can hang out. But I could see the disappointment fell on Meri, on Janelle, my opinion. And that's when, after that, you ain't never hear Janelle really talk about no divorce. She did then, because she says, now I know for a fact. Now, I don't know if it was when she talked with the girls before her girlfriend died or after her girlfriend died, when that meeting took place with her and Kody. But I know she walked away from that meeting understanding as well with my soul. He don't want me. Yeah. I know it. He told me again, clearly. Yeah. Now I don't want him. Now I'll let him go. Now it's over. Now I'm done. Now. It's like it took that. You used an apology to clear your conscience to make me think that maybe you made a mistake and want me back. Even if I said I had to think about it or whatever, you never even came to offer that olive branch. You came to clean your conscience and just see if you can have a way with me. Just to test your ego. Yep. But then when you realize it, you said, look, I ain't come back to get you back, in his own words. And he did the same thing to Christine. Yes. And Christine is talking in the confessional. In the confessional, she's there instead of saying that stuff. And if you notice, Meri never needed a confessional. There was not one confessional because she said what she said. She did. I'm proud of her. I am too. She's my favorite housewife now. Yes, I'm so glad they saved her for last. I'm glad because she gave the sentiment. I was so disappointed in Christine. I really because she's got such a grand personality and such a big one, you know, and for her to cheese up like that in front of her adversary and walk away feeling frustrated and allowing her husband to take the weight when David, he is a softie. He's the type of guy that, from what I see, if I blow up, I blow up. Yeah, because You don't want me to blow up. No. So I'd rather take the back road and be respectful. Because you don't want a man like him get mad. You see what I'm saying? You could tell because he's always slow to think. He's always slow to think about it like I'm a good guy. And remember, he worked in construction. So he got a mentality. He could be a no-nonsense person. I'm a stand-up. Don't let my drag fool you. He seemed like the fact if I got to turn into a redneck, I will do it. And because of him guarding himself, that's how Kody think he look at him as a chump, but he's no chump. That's why he brought in the racing. Look, I can go there with you, my friend, but I'm not going to do that. That's what I saw. That was a boy pulling out muscle toys.
Oh yeah,
that was a muscle toy.
Oh, yeah.
That's a muscle thing.
Oh, yeah.
And that was just a thing to Kody. You know what kind of guy, you know what root I come from. Just because I race and I'm in this. That's why he was so intrigued to see Christine.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you know what I come from. Even when he seen the tattoo on Christine's leg, you know where I come from. Let me go another way and then I'm done. It's just like looking at Courtney with Travis.
Uh-huh.
You know where I come from. Don't let the money or don't let my gut, don't let my, you know where I come from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I got.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, I think he walks light with Kody. He walks light with Kody.
Mm-hmm.
But the one that felt like I was your wife, I was married to you. I'm the one who gave you your second wife and allowed you to adopt them kids. I was with you before there was any of them. It was you and me. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how you expect me to be, but I know how I'm going to be. I'm going to be me. I loved it.
Mm-hmm. I did love it.
Do you have anything else you want to say? I'm proud of her. She made me so proud. And I say this again. There were times that I was cringing for Kody.
Yes.
Like, oh my God, she is. And there were times I was cringing for her because I knew that she was like so guarded. But then at the end, to see that she annihilated him as far as I'm concerned, because whatever game he played, it didn't work. And at the very end, she got to the end of it. What we all wanted to know. Some of us assumed and took it for granted, but she made it clear to us. This is all for show. This ain't got nothing to do with apology for me. And she spoke it. Oh, this is all for you.
Yes, she did.
Oh,
she called a thing a thing.
That's a thing. I know now. I got you. It wasn't for me. I got it. And like she said, I didn't know what, none of them knew what it was about, really.
No.
Because
Not
she
even
said
Robin. Robin didn't even know.
Robin do know because he been calling Robin on the phone, telling her how the apology tour going.
Uh-huh. But for Robin, she knows exactly what this is.
Yeah.
We needed to do this. She's like, okay.
She didn't want him to do it.
No.
And she was right in that. Like, I think this is stupid. Why now, Kody? She was right in that.
She was.
She was right. She was against it. She was against it. It was stupid.
It really was.
But that lets you know how much say she had. She's letting you know, see, Kody gonna do what Kody gonna do. And that is it. The only thing for her is, it's like, I feel good because I know he's not gonna cheat on me.
That's true.
And I know no matter what, I'm all he had from his old life. And he ain't gonna walk out on me because he pride himself on being a good dad. And since he's married to me, he's not gonna walk away on me because this is my wife. This is my ball and chain. And that's what Christine was saying. When he was married to Meri, they were come first. She did feel jealous. There was a hierarchy. And in that sense, I think that man, what's his name? The big guy, black guy. He's he talked about this. I can't think of his name. But anyway, as we think about it, and he wears it my take on reality. We did you, bro. We did you. But I think this is what he was trying to explain.
Yes.
The hierarchy of it. And it's and you know it now because they even mentioned the basement.
Yes.
So he is right. And even though the one thing that what's her name? Robin, no, he may not care much for me, but he gonna be loyal to the family. And as long as I'm willing to stay here and deal with it, because he takes pride in that. The rest, they were just side chicks. They weren't, but this is it. And that's what Christine was saying. Meri had more. They did more. She dressed better. She had, because he's going to do that. And that's what Robin love about him. Like, forget about me. He gonna be a good dad to the dad. He gonna be good to me because I'm number one. I'm the one he got papers on. So he's obligated to me.
Yep. And that's what Robin fell in love with.
And that's what she fell in love with. Right. Not much for her. It was in her favor.
Yes.
I want to cover my kids. I can't afford to take care of my kids. You take care of my kids, you have my loyalty. And now that the kids are growing up and growing out, she got old Kody code. She can't send them to nobody else's house.
Exactly. The code's finally being broken.
So we're going to see, because as we see now, she's starting to moan. She's letting out secrets. Once upon a time, she would have never let us know that. She would have never hid and covered. But now, you know, she let us know. I told him not to do it. And we see that she is right. She was right about that. Don't mean I like her, but you're right. You're right.
Yeah, even Meri's friend Jen was right.
Yeah, why? that was the same thing that Robin said. Why? Now, why? It doesn't make sense. But that lets you know, she knows, and we know that nobody is going to box Kody in a corner.
Nope.
He going to sprint off, piss and all. Right?
Yep.
And I love the way she casually walked away.
She did. Thriving.
Thrive. Oh, and I think we'll end it on that. Thriving. Yes. Go, girl. You made my night. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching all of them. But, girl,
you did that.
You did that. Proud of you. And anybody say you didn't, they lying.
Yeah.
You did haters. It. And I'm proud of you. You did not fold. Nope. Even when you stumbled, you got back up and said, I shall be heard.
Yes, she did.
And you will respect me.
Yes.
And I know that because I'm going to say what I have to say.
Yep, she fought to be heard and she was heard.
You ain't got to hear everything. If you just heard two things, I'm good you heard me.
Yep, exactly.
Clocker.
Yes.
And on that, we hope you enjoyed our commentary on how we saw this episode, which I thought was so delicious. And it's moments like this that you say, I don't want them to go off the air. You know, it's moments like this when you see a season and you see these 3 episodes and you come to the end and you see how good it was and how it made you think and how it goes inside, because these people are expressing their lives. And so you go in and and then you think, oh my God, when they coming back? And then you don't know. Some say they coming back. Some say they not.
Yeah,
I don't know. Some say that Janelle is not coming back. So you hear a lot of things. So we have to wait and see. But we do know all good things eventually come to an end.
That's true.
We know that, right?
Yes, they had a good run though.
So is life. And with that, we'd like to say thank you for joining us. Hype us up. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. You know I do respond. You want to say anything?
Yes, please subscribe and become a sunflower and spread those beautiful sunflower seeds, especially for the beautiful energy that we have gotten from Sister Wives. It's been very thoughtful and enlightful. And just like the sun exposes everything, we're getting an expose within the Sister Wives.
Yes. And with that being said, you know what we say?
Sunflowers!